Turner Stadium, ready for game 2 of the 3-game series between Kentucky, ranked
to keep those pitches down towards the knees and also be able to
Wildcats. Fifth-year senior shows bunt, takes strike one. You're even with the bat. Walters making her 14th start in, and Kowalik, the 2-strike pitch, and that's what she does so well. And she's down the line with an infield hit. Down in the count 0-2.
Getting bounce in the infield, you know that she's
averaged a 473 on the season. Speed plays a small game, lays it down. This is trouble, and the first 2 are on for Kentucky. Lineup with Koffel leading the team with 12 home runs, 37 runs.
Walter is doing a nice job of getting ahead in the count.
Jaden, it missed by about a foot or less. Called strike 3. Koffel's retired big out there. As
before, inside for that long foul ball.
Junior playing at third base, first year with Kentucky. That one is popped up on the infield. Infield fly is called.
Meat of this Kentucky order because she has so much confidence in her offense behind.
Lorson popped out to Mosley. Ebbs with a ground ball, 2 seconds. Sydney Kuma on the first. First 2 got
her success today going up against Georgia is going to be her ability.
They did not really know her availability this weekend. They were hoping for her, obviously, tonight. But Schoonover unable to go, and Laka wins a season ago. They are 28-6 as play begins tonight. Ground ball to Koffel at short.
That same type of chaos on the base paths as the top 2
tonight.
Georgia's not a team that you want to have reaping that outside part of the plate.
Line drive to second. Margaret Tobias on to Miko Lucky. She was telling us this week, really need to have that leg break just out of the zone. His line to left, and coming on and making the catch is Vanessa Net. 3-inning La Catena. Georgia defense as we get ready for the top half of the second inning. Grounded right side for Georgia. Now 21 home runs rather. Harrison lifts one to right. Drifting over there is Kearney making a. First pitch from Walters. Down low for ball 1.
A bit too. Almost seems like she's wanting that.
That's chopped. Armistead has to hurry. A little bit of a bobble, but she gets it
in order to get that 6-3 out.
Georgia team has done well in the field. Walters unable to.
These triple threat lefties for
at the 310 a season ago as a freshman. Kearney, and Kearney will put it away on the warning track. At 337 with 24 runs batted in. 1. First pitch from Lakatini at the first pitch and grinding it through the right side is Fields with a leadoff single.
Doesn't leave the yard, but still hits it with authority through out in right field.
And those aren't little saplings. I've hit the home run yesterday, had a couple of walks as well. Sophomore carrying out to right field. Riley Smith is under it. Ball 1. Kuma hit the grand slam.
Over it, blasting it way over that center field wall.
Big hack at the 2-0, fouls it off. Selection, her 4th year as a starter. And be off the wall. Fields heading towards third, being held there.
What makes this such a field pulled in here to try to cut down that right
pitch? Pop up shallow left field. Hallie Mitchell is now the left fielder. Nesby moved over to center, and Mitchell. Good win, a good looking play. Acantena trying to work out of the jam. Brings the 0-2. Line drive to the center fielder. Nesby comes on to put it away, and Lacatena feels for the teams that have tried to get her out for years. And one thing,
one of the best hitters across the country, and she's constantly in the game, constantly.
Likes coffee. She likes being caffeinated. 3-1 from Walters. And LSU playing non-conference, hosting
every single time that she's out there on the court.
Nesby fouls it off. LSU to a national championship. And at 4:73 on the season. Kowalik was on the run. Nesby.
Towards that left side, she does exactly that.
And two very good pitchers. Walter Koppel off the glove of the second baseman, Kuma. Kowalik being waved around in Kentucky. They don't do it. And Nesby advanced by Lorsung to left field. Goodwin's got it.
Put that one down in my scorebook too. I already starred her at bat because I think
Taylor Ebbs grounded out to second her first time. 4-0 in the first yesterday with a couple of runs. This one gets through. Koppel goes first to third. Runners on the corners with two down.
And I don't think this one's going to go down as an error, but off the
official score. Bottom line is it's first.
That's a ground ball that has to.
This is chopped to Armistead, and that one is thrown away. A run will score. Earlier in this game about how the defense has gone along with the. Here's Hallie Mitchell, grounded to short her first time. Takes ball one. Chase Ebbs home here from third base, playing in Athens. That one is grounded to second, and the tag is applied by Kuma. 2-0 Wildcats. Third inning to Ellie Armistead for ball one. Ashley Rogers, 3 pitches for Rogers in that victory. Armistead with a pop-up and foul ground, and it's in play. It's an out. When they won, just 2 hits, struck out 8. This one is sent to the shortstop, Koppel. Quickly 2 away as Goodnight is retired.
Speeds, she was great, but you talked about Ashley Rogers. She has.
Georgia are having great success outside of what they can do with.
And there was a big chunk there in the middle where she wasn't even.
Fly ball to right, and La Catena with a 1-2. Out if things just aren't the right way in the field.
Breakout pitcher if she's more of a pitch to contact type of pitcher, and not to mention going up against Kentucky, making it even more difficult to prepare to face them.
Walters gets the strikeout. That's her.
She gets those big strikeouts coming from that Georgia dugout.
They just had a 2-game series last week, and they played 2 against Mississippi State, and then their final game. And in that series, a couple of shutouts. Kearney with long home runs in the first as Smith is retired. Game was canceled. 2 down and back to the top of the order. This one is chopped to second. That gets by Kuma. It will be the third.
Being aggressive towards those balls because you never know which.
Called a strike to Nesby. It's 1-1.
Georgia's infield has even Kuma back into that baseline.
That's tapped down to third. Mosley.
We've worked on and we're prepared for. We just have to go execute it during the game.
10 up. Who starts off with strike 1. The right field. It is gone. On the season for Jada Kearney. Georgia's on.
Can get momentum back on their side with one swing of the bat. She's been a huge help for this offense this season. Coach Tony Baldwin has brought to this Georgia offense this year.
This Georgia team, knowing that they've got the bats to get back into the game quickly. La Catena answered.
Explosiveness through the swing, and something that she worked on last year, having to wait on it anymore.
Hammer to right field. Lindy Ray Davis does it again. To extend their lead in the SEC. Talked about it with
constantly paying attention to their teammates at bats too. What is the pitch?
Kuma, who doubled to right in the
adjustments.
Field. This one is on its way out of here. 3 home runs in the inning for Georgia. They're on top. Told you they had the center field, but this one's going to stay in the park for Nesby.
18 home runs on the season and 44.
Goodwin to Tobias to retire the side, but not before in the fourth. Let's see what Kentucky can do answering.
almost
earlier in this game about Stephanie's trying to go. Good range showed by Kuma to get to the pitching thrown for a loop a little bit. Schoonover pitched in that
to Kentucky's teams, especially over different looks at offenses.
in on the hands, and that's going to be enough to make it to the outfield. And Grace Lorsung has. And here's Taylor Ebbs. Can Kentucky get some run per
good hitters count to take another good swing?
3-1. Fly ball to center field, hit well, moving back to the wall and getting it is good night. Retreat. Did the runner Mack leave early?
Gain, a senior coming in for Kentucky, likes to work the ball down.
Gain picked up her first save of the season. Armistead leading off the fifth here for Georgia. That one is chopped into left field, a base hit for the number 9 hitter Armistead.
Side, and Sloan Gahan does her job. It's a good
Top of the order. Here's Goodnight. Lays down the bunt. It's a real good one. She'll be safe. Mosley grounded to second in the first, flied out to right in the
hitting the ball out of the park, getting a couple of base hits, and she said, "Okay, I'm feeling good." And since then, play started.
She was in a 1 for 13 is a slump. I know. I know how to define a slump. Mosley
position for Jada Kearney, and we already saw in this ball game
what do I want to do here with Jada Kearney? You don't want to do that line drive to left. Tagging up is Armistead
in this game too. It almost seems like they're thinking a pitch.
3 solo shots in that fourth inning, and now first and second with 2 down for Georgia.
All start to just sound different coming off your bat, and that's what we've seen.
Line too short into the glove of Koffold to retire. Wilkinson.
Wilkinson was so impressive to communicate in different has really been a huge asset for this team.
Miko Harrison.
But also from the pitching staff perspective and how something different, she's very quick to adjust information to the pitchers.
Diving play by Chambly, but she couldn't get to the base.
But you love to see the effort, and you know that the pitchers.
1-2 from Walters. Off speed, swing and a miss, 2 down. These two teams. It's down for a base hit. Mitchell around third, being waved around. Here's the on the season for Smith. Cheesins goes the other way. Well hit to left and moving back and making the catch is good. Again in SEC softball and take a look ahead. What's to come? Ground ball to Koffel for the first out. Who's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Chambly is. Goodwin's 0 for 2 at the plate, but Goodwin track slapped out to left, and a good catch by sliding Mitchell to Alabama 1. I think you got a 2 to Nesby. Nesby's got great speed. Good play by Mosley to Chambly. Ready in the bullpen if needed. Drive. Grab by the second baseman. Kuma on the Chambly. 2 down. Ball. Armistead knocks it down. Won't be in time. 2-2. Grounded. Armistead with the backhand. Throws across.
Speeds as well. So she's coming in here with the game on the line. Just needs.
Harrison 0 for 3. Reached on the 1-2. Swung on and missed. 11 straight wins for Georgia.
Performance in the circle by Shelby Walters, but then having somebody for Georgia in this ball game.